The track for race number 1 here at the Downs at Mohegan Sun Pocono. The Trotters, 20 to 25 claimers. Number 1 is Try Again, owned by Jim Expo Racing Stable LLC. Trainer T. Wine, driver George Napolitano Jr. 2 Namje, owned by Maria Alvarez and Andrew Berg. Trainer Llopez, driver Andy Miller. 3 Icingon to Cupcake, owned by Cliff Grundy. Trainer Mike Watson, driver Marcus Miller. 4 Triumphant Ship, owned by Adam Friedland. Trainer Travis Alexander, driver Matt Kakaley. 5 Ursis Caillons, owned by Fox Racing Incorporated. Trainer Carmen Auciello, driver Mark Macdonald. 6 Willie Be Worthy, owned by William Emmons. Trainer Bill Adamczyk and driver Anthony Napolitano. And 7 Broadway Bruiser, owned by William Danberg. Trainer Bob Lounsbury, driver Simon Allard. No changes in race number 1. Field of 7 going to gate less than a minute from now. Track fast to start today's racing. Daily double. The range of claiming prices here, $20,000 to $25,000. In the purse, $12,800. And around the turn, there you go. The Trotters have reached the backstretch, and they are underway in the Tuesday afternoon opener. Namje first to show on the inside, joined by Try Again. Center of the track, Triumphant Ship and Ursis Caillons also coming up. Namje backs off from that top trio. Then it's a length and a half back to 5th, and that's Icingon to Cupcake, followed by Willie Be Worthy and Broadway Bruiser. The trailer, Triumphant Ship and Ursis Caillons go on looking for the engine, with Triumphant Ship getting the better of it at the moment. They hit the quarter-mile marker, 28 even. First time past the faithful. Triumphant Ship momentarily the leader, but from the pocket, Try Again going to move on him. Try Again looking for his second straight, and Triumphant Ship rebuffing that move with extreme prejudice, and so Try Again back in the pocket. Meanwhile, Ursis Caillons got parked around that first turn. He's going to try to get to the lead on the second turn here. Namje is 4th, just 2 back on the inside, followed there by racing on to Cupcake. Willie Be Worthy in the air now on the outside, moving up in the trailer. Broadway Bruiser only about 5.5 away. Half mile 57 and 4, 29 and 4 for the second panel. Right now it's Triumphant Ship, not being asked for much. On the outside, Ursis Caillons. Remember, he's been parked 2 turns already, but still grinding away in the pocket there. Try Again. Then second over, Willie Be Worthy. He's only 2.5 back. Namje is boxed in 5th, needs racing room. Third over, 6th now is Broadway Bruiser in the trailer, Icingon to Cupcake. And Triumphant Ship still leads them all. 3/4, 127 and 1, 29 and 2. Third panel, middle portion of the race, not too taxing for Triumphant Ship. Willie Be Worthy, 3 wide now around Ursis Caillons. Try Again, still waiting his opportunity. All 7 with a shot as they get to the top of the stretch, as they chase Triumphant Ship in the lane on the inside. Here comes Try Again on the outside. Willie Be Worthy is striving. Try Again pulls up even with Triumphant Ship. Try Again takes the lead. Try Again gets it done for George Napolitano Jr. Triumphant Ship fought hard but could not hold on. Willie Be Worthy was 3rd. Well, Triumphant Ship, a pretty game customer on the in this class. His 6th win in 14 this year, his 19th lifetime career earnings over $226,000. The mile today, 156 and 1 for number 1. Try Again. Trotters on the track for today's second race at Pocono. 1 Golden Sun, owned by Lexington Harness Group, LLC. Trainer Kevin Lair, driver Jason Bartlett. 2 Adagio de la Tour, owned by Amir Najer. Trainer Dan Meyer, driver Anthony Napolitano. 3 Clarion Hall, owned by Burke Racing Stable, LLC. Weaver Bruchemi, LLC. Trainer Ron Burke, driver Matt Kakaley. 4 Stop Resistant, owned by J. Paul Hoover. Trainer Steve Braybrook, driver Marcus Miller. 5, Final Dream, owned by Virginia Earhart, trainer Neil Earhart, driver Jim Pantoliano. 6, Darty, owned by Jamaxpo Racing Stable LLC, trainer T. Wine, driver George Napolitano Jr. And 7, Explosive Magic, owned by William Emmons, trainer Eric L., driver Simon Allard. No changes in the second, less than a minute until $5,000 in the purse, $12,500. And around the turn, they go. The Trotters have reached the backstretch, and they are underway. Speed on the outside from Darty to the front here. Chased center of the track by Final Dream. Darty will get to the lead. Final Dream in the pocket behind him. Single file it goes then to Adagio de la Tour in third. Another length and a half back to Clarion Hall. Stop Resistant fifth, followed there by Explosive Magic, and the Golden Sun made an early bad step. It's back on stride, but we're really going to have to book just to catch the back of the pack. Darty has the advantage as they come around the turn and get to the quarter-mile marker in 28 even. On to the bright sunshine here on the front stretch. Darty leading the way for George Napolitano Jr. Pocket seat belongs there to Pantoliano with Final Dream. Next up there is Adagio de la Tour. The 9-5 betting favorite coming off a win is third. Now on the outside, Explosive Magic trying to make something happen. Remember, he was the Game of Claims winner here. Behind him, Stop Resistant. Back on the inside, Clarion Hall. And Golden Sun, to his credit, has just about caught the field. And we'll see if he has any energy left for a late move. Half mile 58 even, 30 even second panel. So George was able to rate quite nicely there with Darty. Explosive Magic coming up on his flank and gets to within a long neck of the leader. In the pocket there, Final Dream. Stop Resistance second over is only a length and a quarter back following that live cover. Also on the outside, Clarion Hall and Adagio de la Tour boxed in, no direction home at the moment. And the trailer Golden Sun is only 4 1/4 off the pace. It's very tight up front, slight lead for Darty over Explosive Magic. 3/4, 126 and 2, 28 and 2, third panel. Darty by ahead over Explosive Magic, who's still coming there. Stop Resistant, a sweeping move out, 3 wide. Final Dream is right there from far back. Clarion Hall is coming on as well. Top of the stretch, Darty desperate to hold on to the lead. In between Explosive Magic, inside is Final Dream. Far outside, Stop Resistant. Stop Resistant and Explosive Magic now into the picture. Clarion Hall, but it's Stop Resistant, and Marcus Miller able to get there first with the come from behind victory. Second was Clarion Hall. Looks like Adagio de la Tour for third. Well, Darty was the one setting the pace, but he could not hold on to that lead, and then it was just a matter of which step up in the lane. You could see a bunch of them there, and you see Stop Resistant forging the lead coming off the cover given to him by Explosive Magic. Late in the mile, Adagio de la Tour really got booking as well, but it's Stop Resistant for the victory. Results of race number 2 are official. Rundown: number 1, Golden Sun, finished 7th. 2, Adagio de la Tour was 3rd, finished 2nd. 4, Stop Resistant, the race winner. 5. Pacers on the track for today's third race at Pocono, 1 Rhyme and Roll, owned by Eric Irving, the General Stable, trainer and driver Eric Irving. 2, Sunrise Hanover, owned, trained, and driven by Mike Simons. 3, Sigsbee, owned by Sal DeGotti, Anthony and Lawrence Shiramella, trainer Sal DeGotti, driver George Napolitano Jr. 4 Letter Buck, owned and trained by Ray Schnitker, driver Mark Macdonald. Number 5, Sure Are Looking Good, owned by Julie Krenitsky, trainer Bob Krenitsky Jr., driver Jim Pantoliano. 6, Speaking of Coffee, owned by James Clark Sr., Andrew Altabelli, trainer Norm Parker, driver Matt Kakaley. 7, Winning Words, owned by Carver Racing LLC, Bill Mullen, trainer Bill Mullen, driver Marcus Miller. 8, Arena Hanover, owned by Paul Schell, trainer Robert Bath, driver Tyler Buter. And 9, Lady Phoenix, owned by James Magno, trainer Les Gibbons, driver Anthony Napolitano. No changes in today's third race field. 4, PA Preferred, and the purse is $12,000. And around the turn, they go. The Pacers have reached the backstretch, and they are underway. Tight start in this one. Sure are looking good, emerging in the center of the track by a head. On the inside, Sunrise Hanover coming up. Center of the track, it's Letter Buck in third there, about 2 away. Then comes Rhyme and Roll. Speaking of Coffee, looking for a spot there fifth. She'll find it in front of Sigsby in the bottom 3. Winning Words and Arena Hanover. Lady Phoenix, the trailer, is 13 off the pace. It's a pace being laid down by Sure Are Looking Good. The field of 9 around the turn hit the quarter in 27 1/5. So for now, it's Sure Are Looking Good leading the way for Jim Pantoliano. The Florida Invader Sunrise Hanover sits the pocket, followed there by Letterbuck. Coming off the layoff, she is the heavy favorite at 1-2 with Mark Macdonald, and she's content there about 3 off the pace. Rhyme and Roll is fourth, followed by Speaking of Coffee. On the outside, Lady Phoenix trying to make something happen for ANAP. Back at the pylon, 7th is Sigsby. And then comes Winning Words, and to the outside, and Arena Hanover, the trailer, is 9.5 away. Half mile, 56-1, 29 even for the second panel. To the back stretch now, it's Sure Are Looking Good, and Pantoliano mellow in the bike. Sunrise Hanover is there, and Letterbuck now comes first over for McDonald from third, quickly coming up on the leader at 5/8. Second over there is Speaking of Coffee. She's within 3.5. Inside, Rhyme and Roll fifth. Outside, 6th, Lady Phoenix. And then it's Sigsby, Winning Words, and Arena Hanover at the back. Sure Are Looking Good for the moment, holding off Letterbuck about 3 parts of a length in front. 3/4, 124 2, 28 1, third panel. Sure Are Looking Good, fighting hard now as Letterbuck is still a length and 3/4 away. Inside, Sunrise Hanover lagging, and out wide, Speaking of Coffee, still about 4 away. Top of the stretch, Sure Are Looking Good leads by 3. Letterbuck struggling to put any kind of dent in that margin. Outside, nothing from Speaking of Coffee late, and Sure Are Looking Good going to school them here on the front end for Jim Pantoliano. Sure Are Looking Good wins by 4 3/4. Letterbuck has to settle for a distant second. It was Speaking of Coffee third, and Sunrise Hanover fourth. Sure Are Looking Good. Owned by Julie Kernitsky, Butler, Pennsylvania. Bob Kernitsky Jr., the trainer. Jim Pantoliano on the bike. Sure Are Looking Good. 5-1 third choice. And it's her first victory since back on February 28th here at Pocono in this class. Second win in 12 this year. 11th lifetime. Career earnings over 3 are official. Rundown: number 1, Rhyme and Roll, finished 6th. 2, Sunrise Hanover was 4th. Number 3, Sigsby, finished 5th. 4, Letterbuck was 2nd. Number 5, Sure Are Looking Good, the race winner. 6, Speaking of Coffee, finished 3rd. Number 7, Winning Words, was 7th. 8, and Arena Hanover finished 9th. Trotters on the track for today's 4th race at Pocono. 1, Prairie Virtue, owned by Mary Martin, Lori Lee Poulin, trainer Lisa Martin, driver Mike Simons. 2, Lilybet, owned by Kiefer Elite Bloodstock LLC, trainer Todd Buter, driver Tyler Buter. 3, PL Olivia, owned by Gratitude First LLC, trainer Ronaldo Morales III, he's the driver as well. 4, Alexa Hanover, owned by LeBlanc Racing Incorporated, Doug Johnson and Glenn Dyke, trainer Steve LeBlanc, driver Marcus Miller. Number 5, Myriana, owned by JPS Racing Stables LLC, trainer Jenny Melander, driver Matt Kakaley. 6, Alpine, owned by Diamond Creek Racing, trainer Julie Miller, driver Andy Miller. And number 7, Our Speed of Light, owned by Todd and Christine Shadle, Richard and Regina Beinhauer, trainer and driver Todd Shadle. No changes in the Starter has called the 3-year-old trotting fillies to the gate for today's 4th race at Pocono. This is the first division of 3 today for the Bobby Weiss Series, and it carries a purse of $17,500. And around the turn, they go. The Trotters have reached the backstretch, and they are underway. Very tight start here. 6 of the 7 jump out, all trying to find the engine. On the far outside, that's Our Speed of Light coming up. In between horses now, Lexa Hanover. Our Speed of Light, slight lead on Lexa Hanover. PL Olivia is third, just a length back. Then comes Alpine. She's about 3.5 back off that top trio. In fourth, 2.5 more to Lilybet, fifth. After that, Prairie Virtue. The trailer is Myriana. They are 3 across, dancing right now for the engine at the quarter-mile marker, 27-2. Quick pace here for the Trotters. In between horses, Lexa Hanover works her way to the front and the inside, but PL Olivia did not make it easy on her. Our Speed of Light shows discretion and tucked in third. She's 4 back. Then comes Alpine, 1-9 favorite, is fourth right now for Andy Miller, about 4.25 off the pace. She'll save ground around the turn. Lilybet is fifth, followed by Prairie Virtue and the trailer Myriana. Right now, lead belongs to Lexa Hanover. She gets to the half-mile marker, 56-4, 29-2, second panel. To the backstretch now, and Lexa Hanover going to try to find some more here, but she'll need a lot more because here comes Alpine like a bullet on the outside, taking aim at the lead. In the pocket, PL Olivia dropping back a bit. Our Speed of Light heads to the outside as Alpine takes the lead. Big gap back to fifth, and Lilybet followed by Prairie Virtue, Myriana, the deep trailer. Alpine has cleared Lexa Hanover. Our Speed of Light trying to get to her now on the outside. 3/4 reached 126 even, 29-1 for the third panel. Alpine on top, kicks the lead out to a length and a half over Lexa Hanover. Our Speed of Light could not follow through with her move. She's third lagging. PL Olivia off the pylons, now out 3 wide. Top of the stretch, Alpine leading now by 3.25. Andy Miller making sure she stays to task. PL Olivia on the outside closing well. Alpine still there by 4, however. PL Olivia will cut into the margin, but she won't get past Alpine. Picks up the victory as the huge favorite by 1.25. Good effort by PL Olivia for second. Lexa Hanover back to third, and Our Speed of Light fourth. And Alpine delivers at 1-9 and 155. Impressive move on the backstretch. Also owned by Diamond Creek Racing of Wellsville, PA. Julie Miller, the trainer. Andy Miller, the driver. Alpine 1-9 betting favorite. Second last week in this class. Second time off the layoff. Gets her first win of the year. Her third lifetime and a new lifetime mark. 155-3 for number 6, Alpine. Results of race 4 official. Rundown: number 1, Prairie Virtue finished 5th. 2, Lilybet was 6th. Number 3, PL Olivia finished 2nd. 4, Lexa Hanover was 3rd. 5, Myriana finished 7th. Number 6, Alpine, the race winner. And 7, Our Speed of Light finished 4th. Top down reads 5-6-2-3-7-1-4. Race winner number 6, Alpine, winning time of 155.